If you're enjoying new desire, that means you're staying pretty much up to speed with them. You don't have beliefs that crush them. If you want something and you don't believe it'll ever happen, that desire is painful. I want this thing I believe I cannot have. And if that is the case, then you start drumming up all kinds of excuses, justification and rationalization, and usually blaming of others and yourself about why this thing you want can never be. And the reason that most have a hard time sometimes believing that a desire that they hold dearly can happen to them is because they are so accustomed to looking at what is. And since what is right now doesn't currently hold the desire that they want, then in their observation of the absence of the desire, they offer a vibration about the opposite of what they want, which gets them all energetically discombobulated. In other words, you've got to be in the receiving mode of your desire, which means you got to believe it. You can't doubt your desire and be in the receiving mode of it. And to be in the receiving mode of it, that means you have to be tuned in, tapped in, turned on, so that when information that is helpful, clues along the trail, so to speak, along your path of least resistance, to help you get from where you are to where you want to be. You have to be in the receiving mode in order to be aware of those ideas and rendezvous and clues that are constantly being shown to you from broader perspective. The path to get you from where you are to where you want to be is already known by non-physical. It is already being shined for you. But if you are all balled up in an awareness that it isn't coming, that it hasn't come, that you hardly know anybody who's received it or who's living it, or that it's just not the way it is in your family, or, if you are offering those kinds of thoughts and those kinds of words, then you're not in the receiving mode. And even though good ideas are being offered to you that would take you, in most cases, directly to what you want, or at least on a very good, happily unfolding path to them, you don't pick up on those clues. The important thing that we want to say to you, the law-based, factual, important understanding is, if you have a strong belief about something, the evidence cannot be seen by you. You can't see beyond your beliefs. That's the statement that we're wanting to say to you. You cannot see or receive beyond your beliefs. If you have a belief that you cannot do something because you have not yet done it, or you cannot do it because someone told you it's not likely that you can do it, if you've practiced a belief that is one way, even though source energy is sending you endless streams of consciousness and energy and opportunities to discover. So what happens is, we never give up on helping you to know what you need to know in order to receive the desires that you've already set into motion. There will always be another opportunity. Your inner being will guide you on the path of least resistance. Even though there are things right there for you to see, you can't see them because your beliefs are in the way. So, what do you do about that? How do you get your beliefs out of the way? Well, first we want to say to you, you don't need to worry about getting them out of the way, because your inner being, the source within you, will always find a path to lead them to you. There is always a path of least resistance. There is always a way to get you in the vicinity of something that you want to know, but you stubbornly are not allowing yourself to know. We just want to say to you, we think you're going about it the longer, harder way. We think that you could lighten up. We think that you could begin bridging some of those beliefs. We think you could begin to do some focus wheels where you begin to make notice of your positive aspects, where you begin to look at things that are working, where you begin to change your negative expectation. When you make a list of positive aspects, things that are working out for me in this way and this way and this way and this way, it softens negative expectations about the things that you believe have not yet worked out for you. You are vibrational beings, and you live in a vibrational universe. And even more important than understanding that, you are an extension of source energy who knows you and loves you and knows where you stand in every moment in time in relationship to what you want, and is guiding you in the way that you can most translate it into something meaningful for you all day, every day. Your life has caused you to ask, and you've launched more than we can count vibrational requests or rockets that have been answered by Source. And they exist in a vibrational reality, not yet manifested in many cases, in a vibrational reality, and the inner being within you knows the logical trail to lead you from where you are to where you want to be on every subject important to you. We want you to know what an extension of source energy that you are, and we want to simply find ways of releasing the negative comments and the negative expectations, to begin practicing the anticipation of things working out for you. What we really want is to help you find a way to feel your own blessedness, your own worthiness. We want to help you soften that negative story you tell and replace it with positive expectation that things are always working out for you. It's so much fun to watch you from what you may very well see as our aerial view, because we see you in relationship to everything that you want and in relationship with everything that you are moving about within. And it is thrilling to us when you begin to drop those barricades, those walls of self-hatred or self-doubt, those walls of negativity that you're pointing toward others out of your own insecurity. It is thrilling to us to see you begin to accept yourself as the powerful and important and worthy being that you came here to be, so that you can stand in any moment and find your powder. So that whatever you want, you're not blocking with doubt. We want to show you how to guide your own thoughts into positive expectation. And most of all, we want you to accept the premise that we know with everything that we are, and we are everything, that things are always working out for you. And if you don't know that, then you got some thinking to do.